Hi friends, Right Careers welcomes you to another brand new video for this week. This is Sudarshan, your career coach. Before we get on to this week's topic, the customary thing, in case you have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. And in case you haven't, do click on the subscription button and also the bell button for instant notifications of all videos. Now moving on to this week's topic, it's a very important topic if you're a grade 12 or even grade 11 student. Last few weeks you would have seen, in newspapers and various forums about an entrance test called CUET. Now, CUET stands for Common University Entrance Test. Now, the government, especially the central government, has made it mandatory for any student to take this exam if you want to get enrolled in central universities. Now, if there are 45 central universities in the country, if you want to get enrolled into any of these universities, it is mandatory for you to take this test. And therefore, we are going to see this week about what this test is all about, what are central universities, what courses they offer, what is the pattern of this test, so on and so forth. The topic, therefore, that we have chosen for this week is CUET 2022-23, that is Common Universities Entrance Test 22-23, decoded. We are going to decode the CUET, and all you need to know about this test is what we are going to see. Now, the first part of this segment is, what is Central University? Now, many of you, be a student or a parent, might not know what Central Universities are. So, we will see what Central Universities are. As the name itself suggests, these are universities which are public universities, which means these are universities owned by government or run by government. Which government? Central government. Now, these universities usually get grant from central government for all research purposes and for all academic purposes. They get grants from central government. Now, essentially, if I give you some examples, you might wonder, oh, these are also central universities. You might wonder. I will give you the examples. I told you there are 45 universities in the country. Every state, in the exception of 2 or 3, and union territory has central universities. Some names like Banaras Hindu University or Delhi University, the famous Delhi University, or JMU, Jamia Millia, Aligarh Muslim University, Nalanda University are examples of central universities. In Tamil Nadu, we have 2 central universities. One is Central University of Tamil Nadu, which is at Tiruvarur, and then we have International Maritime University or Indian IMU, which is located in Chennai. So these are 2 institutes that we have, 2 central institutes that we have in Chennai. So if you have to get into these, institute or universities, you got to take this CUET. Now, what courses that these universities offer? Many people usually, when I gave those names, for example, I gave University of Delhi or Nalanda University, Banaras Hindu University, many people will relate these universities with arts and science. But on the contrary, we will see what are the courses that all these central universities offer. The central universities offer courses in the areas of arts and science, humanities, commerce and business, engineering, law, maths, management, etc., etc. So it is not restricted to arts and science or humanities. Even engineering programs are offered at some of these universities. Not all, but some of these universities. So if you want to get into any of these programs in any of these colleges, you got to take this test. Now, moving on, we will see what CUET is all about. What is CUET? Now, this test was actually, this is not new. I mean, even it was there last year, but the number of institutes that participated under the CUET was very, very less. Usually, Delhi University doesn't participate, but this year onwards, the coming year onwards, the government has made it mandatory that all central universities have to come under CUET, and that's what is making it more relevant and more important also. Now, this test will be conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency, a body of central government of India that also conducts exams like NEET, etc. Now, in CUET, the good thing or bad thing, I don't know, but the good thing, if you ask me, is your class 12 board marks are not going to play a major role in determining the admissions. Now, unlike, whereas in some states, the class 12 marks or the class 12 marks of some subjects, say physics, chemistry, biology, or physics, chemistry, maths, will play a very important role in admissions. Unlike that, if you are coming to these colleges, it's the CUET marks that will matter than the class 12 marks. However, there is a very small catch, and that catch is every university has been given a freedom to determine the basic eligibility criteria. So that will be determined by the college or universities. For example, the eligibility of Banaras Hindu University might be 60% in grade 12. That need not be with Nalanda. Nalanda will say 55 is enough. So that minimum eligibility criteria will be decided by the respective universities, but 12th mark will not play a major role. This exam marks will play a important role for admissions into these universities. So that's the catch as far as CUET is concerned. Moving on, the CUET format, how the exam is going to be. The test is going to happen in 13 languages, cut across various vernacular languages, including English also. So 13 languages, and this is going to be a computer based test, and there are 154 centers across the country where you can go and give this exam. The duration is usually 2 hours, and again it's going to be MCQ in nature, multiple choice questions in nature, and there are going to be 175 questions for this exam, of which you have to answer a minimum of 140 questions. So out of 175, with a permutation and combination, you have to answer 140 questions. Now every right answer will carry 1 mark, and every wrong answer will carry a negative mark of 0.25 out of 1 mark. So that's going to be the test format. Now moving on to the test pattern, how the pattern of the exam is going to be. There are going to be 3 patterns, 3 segments rather. The first segment is the language segment, the second segment is domain segment, and the third segment is current affairs or general test segment. So the first segment, language segment, we will have some questions on language. Now this language itself is divided into 1A, 1B they call. If you're going to say give a take subject or apply for subjects like BA Sanskrit or BA Urdu, now you have to choose from 1B. You need not choose from 1A. There are going to be 1A and 1B. If you go to the site, you will understand that. So this language is one part, and then domain. Now domain is important for because it will target or it will have subjects from the domain that you're going to apply. There are going to be 27 domains, right? Of which you can choose 6 domains, right? For example, if you want to choose, say, if you want to apply for marine engineering, and you can choose physics or chemistry from that. Out of this 27, you can choose physics or chemistry related to your domain and give the test and then clear and then get admissions. Now you might ask me, I want to choose one subject, but the domain is not there. For example, biotechnology. If you want to apply for biotechnology engineering, there is no paper called biotechnology. You can still choose a subject that's very close to biotechnology. For example, biology. So you can choose biology, give biology test, and apply for biotechnology program. So that's also possible in domain. And the third segment is going to be general, where questions from current affairs, general knowledge, logical reasoning, etc., would be covered. So 3-pronged, once again to repeat, language, general, and then domain. That's going to be the pattern for CUET. Now when are these exams going to happen and how to apply? The important dates. The application forms just got opened couple of days back. In fact, last Saturday it got opened, and it's going to go till this end of this month, which means April 30 is the last day for you to apply if you're a 12th standard student to give exams. The exams are tentatively planned around the first week of July, and the last day for application is 30th of April, which I already told. And how do I apply? You can log into the website www.cuet.samarth.ac.in. I'll repeat, it's cuet.samarth.ac.in, and then apply by paying application form. You can download the form, hall tickets, all those details are there in the website. You can apply, and then trust me, there are some very good universities, highly reputed and competitive universities under CUET. For example, DU, Delhi University is an iconic university. Nalanda University, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, some great names are there. And if you want to apply for these universities, right away apply and then prepare for this exam and all do well. And that's all I have for this week. And in case you have any doubts about CUET, do ping me. We have all the credentials beneath this video, and I wish you all the students a massive all the best for this exam and also for your upcoming 12th board exams. And until next Monday with another brand new video, see you all, take care, have a safe week. Thank you.